Hello, and welcome to the broadcast. I'm your host, Eric Mears, and today we'll be talking with Anthony Sorrentino, a longtime video game player, about video games. Anthony, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me. Glad to be here.
So tell me, which platform do you frequently play on, and why?
Well, I started off on the PlayStation 1, but then I moved over to the Xbox for Halo.
All right, what was your first experience playing video games like?
Let's see, my first experience was actually playing Halo. Remember, I was about 5 years old and just trying to figure out the controls and what was actually going on.
How do you think people, society, view the people that play video games and what they do in their daily lives?
I think society probably brands us as nerdy or geeky, but in all honesty, only a small percentage of us are really like that. We're just normal people, honestly.
All right. Do you personally think the more violent video games can cause negative behavior in the consumer?
No, I don't believe that at all. There's actually been studies proven that it doesn't cause any violent behavior at all. It doesn't cause people to lash out randomly.
So what do you think about the younger generation playing rated M games?
It kind of bothers me a little bit, but ultimately, what children play is really up to their parents. So I have really no say on it.
What video game style is the most popular and why?
Probably the first-person shooter style. They're easy to make, I think, and I think the gamers like playing those because it makes them feel like they're in the game, actually living the adventure, if you will.
Right. Do you believe that there are any benefits to playing video games?
Yeah, there's a few. Hand-eye coordination has been proven to improve in people that play video games. And also having a little bit of a social life too. Make new friends all over the world or all over the country as well.
Now what about the negative side?
Well, it can be a distraction for school, like studying. Yeah, I've actually known a few people that have failed some classes because they didn't spend enough time studying and doing their homework. So in that aspect, it can be a negative.
Right. Do you think that video games will ever cease to exist? Why or why not?
Honestly, I don't think so. It's just too big of an industry. With our generation and with the younger generation coming up, if look at kids today, they're playing video games younger and younger.
Right. What is your favorite video game and why?
That's a really hard one to choose. There's so many of them. I'll probably give you my top three. Right now, I probably would say The Division, Halo, but that's kind of going downhill with the new company that bought them out. I don't think the writers are really doing a great job of telling the story. And Assassin's Creed, but then again, their production company is just going downhill because they're turning video game after video game out each year, and it's just something the fan base doesn't like.
Well, thank you very much for giving us some enlightening information about video games. Check us out next week when we visit Wendy Morning Dew about the dew that forms on the grass in the morning. I've been Eric Mears, and thank you for tuning in to the broadcast. Good night and good luck.